Hello everyone, this is your pilot speaking. This is Killer in the Camp by Fearscape Zero. I'm not the biggest fan of this game's ending. It feels a bit in poor taste, as it should have been handled better, and there's no real horror to this game either. I will spoil this one, for the sake of warning people who don't want to see it. The player character takes their life in the end. If you don't want to see that, skip to the timestamp shown. Up until 3 minutes and 20 seconds, it's safe to watch this game. If you're not in the right headspace, or are just uncomfortable with those topics, don't watch past that point. The overall design of the camp is kind of sad. There's only 3 places, and one's locked. I don't want to be harsh to the creator. It is an indie game. I won't compare it to any other game, as that wouldn't be fair. You unfortunately can't move your head, so each item, it took me a few seconds to get the item, as you have to stand directly in front of the table. Both times I have to get something from it. But the looks are really nice. Overall, I do like the art style. The bonfire looked nice too. Overall, the appearance is appealing to me. Just the story of the game is lackluster, and a bit unsympathetic, I suppose. Hard for me to find the best words for this. I do like the ghost being a warning, but I wish it did more to stop you. Like maybe the ghost tried to chase you away and get you to leave the camp, instead of just trying to be a jump scare of some kind. This is Nyctophobia by Akihiko47. For anyone who doesn't know, nyctophobia is the fear of the dark, more common in children, but anyone can have it, and it can cause stuff like anxiety, panic attacks, or even insomnia. The fast-played clips you saw briefly, unless you skipped to this point, were all my failed attempts at this game. 8, to be exact. I don't know why I struggled so much with this one, but I love the change in looks when you walk closer with the light shining on it. It's a really cool feature. I wish more games had. This is a pretty short game, unless you're like me, so what you do is get the broom, the screwdriver, the key, and the toy truck. Once you get all those, you go to the lamp in the kitchen and click it. This makes it turn on as you use the batteries from the toy for it. And now going in the back room, you just return to the kitchen, then your flashlight works again, so you can go into the back room and fix everything. Really love the style and overall feel of this game. This is It Fishes at Night by Chiyeon. If you guys like this one, I'm absolutely down to do a full playthrough on this game. I think it looks really cool, and overall the lore and game in general seems very interesting. It's also the only game to actually scare me this video, sadly, but it did get me in the end of this video, so that's fun. I might still play it if nobody really has any comments for this video. I do want to know what you guys want to see. I do find it odd for me, someone who doesn't fish, has now played 2 fishing horror games in 1 week, but that's cool. One of the things I really love in this game, that you guys don't get to see in this video, later in the other world I suppose, there's this circular boulder on a hill or mountain that reminded me of the moon in Majora's Mask. It looked really neat to me, but that's probably nostalgia speaking in all honesty. I do genuinely love the animations in this. I love the colours of the game too. But I have an awkward relationship with bright colours. They're nice, and I like how upbeat they feel, but they're overwhelming at times. This game did it right though, it felt right. Random Rambling, Little Big Planet, if anyone knows that game or likes it too. I might look for either creepypastas or horror games based on it and showcase those. That series means a lot to me, and I adore it to this day. Most likely, always will. I might actually start streaming soon, by the way. I keep telling myself I will, then I completely forget to. It'll most likely be editing, drawing, or playing silly games. Also, I have other social media like TikTok, Tumblr, Twitch, so forth. If you want more rambling content, Tumblr is better for that. My TikTok is just video clips. I don't have anything on Twitch yet, but it's all under the username PossessedTreow, so it won't be hard to find me if you want to. Right now, Tumblr is the only platform with my boundaries posted. I'm trying to figure out how to best post it elsewhere. Please do bear with me. Also, what do you guys want to see next? I'm curious on what you guys might like to see, as I've been considering starting a new Minecraft series. That's it for this video. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you staying with me as I played this game. You don't have to come back. I'm truly thankful for the time you gave me, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Don't forget to get some water, a snack, and be safe, bud.